Let's talk about toxic positivity and how positive vibes are ruining you. Wait, what? Yeah, you heard me right. Being positive can go too far. How many times have you heard someone say, "Don't worry, it'll all be fine," or "Just forget about it, have a good time"? Too many. This is called toxic positivity, and it's a problem that everyone is going to face one time or another. In this video, we're going to tell you how you can address this problem once and for all. First though, let's address what toxic positivity even is. It's a fake kind of happiness, and it can cause damage in personal and professional relationships. But I know a few of you still may be wondering, can you be too positive? Toxic positivity like this can come in two forms. Toxic positivity that you can experience from someone or give to someone, and toxic positivity that you can inflict on yourself. And both forms have been shown to be damaging. In fact, there are 5 ways too much positivity can be harmful, and we're going to talk about all 5 in this video. 1. Emotional suppressment. How many times do you fake a smile right before you have to do something that you don't enjoy? Laugh through conversations that you don't enjoy, or even just ignore the fact that you're going through something that you can't enjoy. The problem is, the more you avoid negative thoughts, the bigger they'll grow. Studies have even shown the effects of emotional suppressment on stress levels. People were shown disturbing and off-putting videos and were told to watch. The first group were asked to express their emotion, while the other group were asked to suppress their emotion. The results? Group 2 had worse cognitive functioning, and the entire ordeal had taken a toll on physical and mental well-being, not to mention increased sympathetic activation of the cardiovascular system. To sum it up, the more you suppress an emotion, the more damaging it is for you. 2. The unsympathetic friend. In life, there are 2 types of friends. The one who's always there for you. They have your back during the tough times and all your ups and downs. And the one that's always there for the fun. They stick around during the good times and leave as soon as you have a real problem. And say you do tell them about your problems. They'll tell you to cheer up, make an excuse, and sometimes just state that things could have been worse and that you should feel grateful. Of course, these friends may still have your back, but their view on positivity can make you and your feelings seem invalid. Now, what if you're the toxic one? If you provide words of positivity and encouragement when your friend really needs sympathy and compassion, you may come off of as insincere or uncaring. In the long run, you can lose true, meaningful relationships, as your friends might not feel comfortable in confiding in you. Think about it. How many times has this happened to you? Were you annoyed, upset, or even angry afterwards as a friend gave you positive words when you really just wanted compassion? 3. Disturbance of fake positivity. Here's a scenario for you. You find out that something terrible has happened to an acquaintance, and you expect them to be severely upset or even hurt. But instead, you see him smiling and saying things like, "It'll be okay, I'll cheer up," and then all of a sudden, all sorts of signals go off in your brain. Something's quite not right. You feel disoriented and severely disturbed. And then you realize, he's not actually happy at all. This just proves another point. Fake happiness disturbs us for a reason, because real emotions are really hard to fake, and if you pay attention to someone's body language, there's bound to be a mismatch between what they're actually feeling and the emotions they're expressing. It's super unnerving when we see people who aren't actually happy because of the dead giveaways. Their eyes may lack the Duchenne marker, which is the indicator between fake smiles and real smiles. They may use your arms or other objects as a barrier to indicate that they're closed off. And their feet may be pointed towards the exit during your conversation, or even their entire body. These are just a few key details. In fact, studies show that 98% of people have done this at least sometime in their life. Many people feel like they have to put on a fake smile to the rest of the world, and this is partly because of how society has shaped people's emotions into happy or depressed, and there being no in between. 4. Negative feelings. This is the most straightforward reason, which is just the fact that toxic positivity makes you sad. In fact, Stanford studies have proved that denying negative feeling as a coping mechanism was linked to more higher levels of depression. Another study showed that people actually felt more sad when others expected them to not feel any negative emotion, such as sadness. And when you live in a society filled with positive vibes, feeling okay about feeling sad becomes a lot more difficult. This can make you feel lonely and even in a worse mood than before. And finally, the last reason, which is that being too positive can make you seem insensitive. Researchers suggest that being in a happy state might make us see the bigger picture instead of the small details. This makes sense, however, because when we're happy, we tend to look at the bigger picture and realize that our problems aren't the main focus of the world, aren't the biggest thing that's happening right now, and that we can get over them with good efforts. But this also suggests that when we're in a sad or neutral state, we're more likely to pay attention to the small details because we might think something's wrong or not quite right, hence our not happy state. This neutral or sad state lets us pinpoint more precisely what is causing our down mood, identify it, and try to get rid of it as soon as possible. So if you are overly happy, you won't have this feature. You won't be able to precisely pinpoint the things that make you upset, and you'll still be upset in the long run. So you will never be able to get over what is making you upset. So if overly happy people seem to be a little insensitive when you're talking about your problems, it might actually be true because they're looking at the bigger picture. We as humans need to realize that life is about reality and positivity. Remember that you don't need to shy away from positivity, but that true positivity is about accepting all your emotions. It's okay to say, cheer up, or you can do it if that helps you or someone else going through hardships. But my hope for you is that you can find a healthy balance while still being comfortable with your own emotions. Do you want to know how to get over toxic positivity? Has a lot of things in this video seemed to relate with you? Well, we'll link that video right here, right there when it comes out, and be sure to check it out and learn how to get over toxic positivity. Thank you. I hope you all enjoyed this video. For more videos like this, please like, share, and subscribe to the Success Bistro. See you in the next one.